and welcome back to Good Day Extra. I'm Mark S. Allen, and this is where we show you the biggest and the best of what took place during Good Day Sacramento all week long. And if you want to check it out for yourselves, it's Monday through Friday, 5:30 to 10 a.m. right here, UPN 31. Gary and Marianne are your hosts for this special edition. However, they're in the big studio. I'm not in there. Why? Because I'm working on something huge. That's none of your business. So let's talk about celebrities. We were talking about Dana Carvey before. He was on our show live to talk about his movie Master of Disguise. Not a great movie, but a phenomenal interview with Dana Carvey. The way these satellite things work, they tell us on the bird when it's time to wrap up. There's only so much time we can bounce off the satellite signal, so we have to heed their advice. In this case, Dana Carvey wasn't listening and just kept going. We couldn't get rid of him. It's kind of nutty. Take a look. Ladies and gentlemen, Dana Carvey.
Sack of tomatoes! Woo! That's what I call Sacramento. When my kids, where are we going, Dad? On our way to Reno. We're going through Sack of tomatoes.
Oh, you take the kids gambling quite a bit?
Oh, yeah. And life is a gamble, let me tell you that. No, yeah, I go up there quite a bit. I like to walk up to the slot machine freaks with a giant bucket of silver dollars and pretend I'm from England. Excuse me, is it a lot when I win this much? I put one coin in that little box. I pull the lever. I get all these coins. It was the machine you were just playing right over there. Hey, I used to play, what was it, Comedy Laughs Unlimited or something?
Yeah, Laughs Unlimited. And also, I met you back in 1988. There was some dive restaurant out by the river that used to pay a lot of money to get top name acts like you to come to town. And I had a chance to escort you backstage, and I chatted with you. And at one point you said your greatest nightmare would be that like 10 years down the line, you'd be some drunk homeless guy going, I used to be the church lady. Well, now it's over 10 years.
Now I do panhandle as the church lady a lot in East Oakland. I do have the tattered dress. I'm like, special! Special! But yeah, I don't know. Well, you know, what can I say? I had children, and now I'm here, and it's the year 2002, and God bless America.
I saw the movie with the kids last Hey, a little George W. cameo.
For your pleasure, Sacramento.
Yeah. I saw the movie with the kids last night. They loved it, and 90% of the stuff that I loved, the kids weren't getting. Like, you do a great homage to Jaws in your movie. Could you give us a little sample?
Right, which is my kids' favorite scene, even though they never saw Jaws, because they're like, we thought a shark was going to come out of the water, Dad. Well, yeah, that's right. You ever seen a shark's eyes, Chief? Kind of like those eyes, all black and lifeless like. Sometimes that shark go away. Sometimes he don't go away. Yeah. I have loved Robert Shaw in that movie for 25 years, and so to get a chance to do an homage to him in a PG family film was worth it for me. Just to be able to do that. That was it, because I love him.
I loved that, and I don't think many of my kids, many of the kids in the audience that is last night realize how genius you were in your homage to Scarface. A little Al Pacino, if you will.
Right, yeah, little Al Pacino. When I did it in the movie. But the kids, they just think Pistachio is a crazy guy with a red shirt. But the dad is the mums. They know I'm doing Al Pacino from the movie Scarface. Oh yeah! From the village of Constantinople. So, yeah, I like things like those old Warner Brother cartoons, and you find out later that, hey, that's Bing Crosby and Frank Sinatra. I was trying to do stuff that baby boomer moms and dads would get the reference, but the kids would just think it's funny anyway, because it's just silly. So I tried to do a few of those in there, and whatever, no one gets hurt. 85 minutes, bring the family. It's hot in Sacramento. You've already seen Stuart Little, so how about checking us out?
Sure.
Could use the cash, you know what I mean? Because I special.
A lot of big celebrity cameos in your movie. Now, I know with like Goldmember, we're not supposed to talk about them. Can we talk about the celebrity cameos in your big movie?
Well, Goldmember, yeah. I mean, they have a $150 million budget. We didn't exactly have that kind of budget, so we got who we could. But we got some really great people. We got Bo Derek to come out, and she looks exactly like she did in the movie 10. It's unbelievable. I don't know how old she is, but it was like...
I think she's about 73. I could be wrong.
She looks amazing. And we got Governor Jesse Ventura, because he'll be out of work soon. And you can't pin him down on the issues. And he wrestles with economic issues. Who else? We have Jessica Simpson, who's, not bad to look at. She's in there. James Brolin disguises himself as Jessica Simpson, which is a natural.
Yeah.
We've got Brett Spiner, because I'm a big Star Trek fan, the guy who plays Data on Star Trek The Next Generation.
He's the bad guy.
Who taught me how to do Patrick Stewart. It's all down here. Make it so, number one. That's all I can say, though. Make it so, number one.
Hold on, we're on a video. We have to come back to you so we can see you. Okay, a little Patrick Stewart now.
Make it so, number one. That's all I can say. And he's raising a baby now, and he's trying to potty train him. Make it so, number one.
Are these characters all people that you created recently, or are these characters all people that you sort of grew up making up in your head, or?
No, these are ones I just made up for the movie. I would just sit there at the word processor and my kids were around. I go, kids, how about if I'm a human turtle? I'm like, am I not turtle enough for the turtle club? And then if they smile like, that's kind of funny, Daddy, then I put it in the movie. But then my worst critics, they're like, that's not funny, Dad. That's not funny. Just be regular.
Hey, Dana, there's a guy that I think's in the room with you right now whose family all lives out this way. His name's John Weaver. Is John Weaver in the room with you right now?
Is John Weaver in the room?
Is John Weaver in the house?
Just me. No, I'm alone and I'm in a space capsule. Lance Bass is actually behind you. Get ready.
Lance Bass is on audio.
5, 4, 3, 2, we are in sync. Blast off.
Master of Disguise opens tomorrow in theaters everywhere. It's Dana Carvey.
Family, PG. Thank you, Sacramento. I love you.
Please stop by when you come through town.
Will you?
I will. I love
Seriously.
Sacramento. I always goes through there.
Can you imagine if we
Lunch is on us, my man.
We will buy you the buffet in Reno if you stop here.
The buffet, and for an extra $1, you can get the rice pudding at the buffet. Oh, you gotta love Reno. We're having a tractor pull later and a pie eating competition.
Hey, we gotta go because you gotta get to Good Morning Billing. So tell those guys who said hello.
Our pleasure. Thank you for helping me promote our small, meager, tiny little movie.
You got it. They told us to shut up a long time ago, so this isn't our fault.
Oh, they cut my feed 3 hours ago. I don't even know who's what.
The last time we laughed this hard during one of our interviews was another Saturday Night Live. I love Molly Shannon.
Oh, that's right. He's a very funny man, that Dana Carvey. And keep in mind, he almost died a couple of years ago because of a botched quadruple bypass. It's good to see him back in action. Well, Gary,